Welcome to the stage, Formal Bonfire!
Hello! Thank you for coming out tonight. We are Formal Bonfire. When I was in college, I went on a ski trip one time to Colorado, and we were playing cards in this dorm that we were staying in. And part of the game was, if you lost 3 times in a row, we made a bet that you had to go streaking around the dorm that we were staying in. So lo and behold, I lost 3 times in a row. And I had to go streaking around this building, get down to the steps, debrief, start running around the building, and all of a sudden I see this bright light shine in my face. And I hear a voice saying, "Police, stop!" And I started running like the wind. It was like 10 degrees outside. Luckily, I was about halfway around already, got inside, heard, my friends say, "Don't worry, Mr. Policeman, it's just a bet."
Oh, it's fun.
Got in, of course, scared to death. And once I got home from the ski trip, I had a nightmare, and my nightmare was I had a dream that these police officers came all the way back to Illinois, and they found me, and they served me with this ticket for streaking, and I had to explain to my family what happened and why I was going to be arrested for what happened in Colorado. So that being said, what we do is we're going to perform some improv to you tonight, and we need a volunteer to tell a story so we can make a nightmare out of their story. So, do we have any volunteers in the audience to tell us a fun story that we can improvise off?
Clap or raise your hand.
Yeah. Anyone?
It doesn't have to be a nude story.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be. Right.
It doesn't have to be an
It's a
interesting
clean
story.
theater. And anyone who had an interesting day, something that happened to them. All right. Great. So brave. What's your name?
Alan.
Alan. Welcome, Alan. Well, what can you tell me about that happened to you that was interesting?
Well, when I was in first grade, I had to go to school, and I had to cross this 4-lane highway. And so they had a crossing guard, and the rule was that you had to walk across the street. And there's this island in the middle that you stop at, and so you cross halfway, then you cross the other half. Well, evidently, the crossing guard thought I was running, but I wasn't running. I was just short. So when I got to the middle, the crossing guard told me I had to stay on the island. But I didn't know that that's what you call the thing in the middle. So I told her to jump off the island. And then I didn't know what was going on. I was really scared of my brother, who was in 6th grade, when they went to cross everybody else, and I was supposed to stay there, just started shouting, "Run! Run!" And I ran as fast as I could to the school.
And you made it.
I made it. Scared to death.
Well, does anyone have any questions?
What's your brother's name?
Wayne.
Wayne.
Yes.
And he was in 6th grade and you're in 1st grade?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And do you happen to know the crossing guard's name?
No, but she was friends with my mom, so when I got home,
So what did you hear about from your mom after this happened?
I quickly ran into my room and hid.
For how long? How long did you hide? Was this did you get out recently?
My name from the living room.
Oh.
I had to come back out.
Did this get any easier day after day?
I had a tough childhood.
Where did you grow up, Alan?
I was in Michigan.
Yeah, we're at.
Yeah.
Sorry,
East
I'm
Lansing.
all right. Well, I know where that is. So that's cool.
Well, we really appreciate you sharing your story with us. What we're going to do now is we're going to improvise what happened during this interesting day, and we're going to create a nightmare out of it, and we're going to call it Alan's Nightmare.
New to the island? been here for 2 days.
Dude, Dave. I remember when this was a 2-lane About 5 years ago, I went to Ford. I hear there's a 6th lane in the works. It's gonna be a tollway soon. There's gonna build an underpass, and that means there won't be any fresh meat on the island.
Holy cow. You're Alan.
Yeah. They still know about me out there? I swear they forgot about me.
You're folklore at school. You've been here on this island for 20 years.
She told me to stay.
Your son was out doing crazy stuff again, Maurice. I thought it was just something as simple as going to 7-Eleven and refilling a Slurpee, but that's just the beginning.
I don't have time for these children.
Well, I don't have time either.
We released them in, what, 1st grade, and that they just take care of themselves at that point.
I'll have you know, there's a lot of inquiring minds want to know how long he's going to make it here.
Did you send him out on the highway?
I wish I could take credit for something so smart, but I didn't. Unfortunately, there was an island, so he made it.
You know, he kind of reminds me of your sister.
Oh, pre-treatment, yes.
Hi, honey.
Hey, don't bother me.
Oh,
I'm playing Frogger.
wow. Looks like you're really learning a lot there. A lot of traffic safety. Gosh, are you the little jumpy guy?
I'm the frog.
Oh, that explains it. Okay, I thought you were driving for a second. I was like, what's happening? No, you're the frog. Okay. Oh, keep going. You're doing great. Oh, watch out for the orange car. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. You know what? I hear you get multiple lives sometimes with Atari. Is that right?
Yeah.
Can you go again?
I got another life.
Great.
Help me!
I think you're a girl frog right now. Oh, isn't that nice? A little diversity. Oh, God. Oh, go, froggy, go.
Robert, I'm surprised you're tired.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm not tired. Matthew, you're not tired? No, I'm not tired. Robert's tired. It's okay if you're tired. No, I swear.
You need to show off for him.
Nothing to add? Oh, we'll just mark you down as tired. Gym class is, a challenge for some.
So hard.
It's my personal challenge to make it impossible for you young people.
I just don't get the point of the running in circles. Are we running after something? Are we running from something? We're just running.
Matthew, if you knew why you were running in circles, you could be an instructor. Are you the instructor?
No.
You're not the instructor.
Hey, leave Matthew alone.
I'm sorry, I forgot it gets in the way sometimes.
Yeah, you heard me. You know what, Mr. Kroger? Everyone at lunchtime just sits around and talks crap about you.
What are you doing, man?
Tell him the truth for once.
The last thing I want to hear out of either of your mouths is the truth. I want to believe that I am liked,
I like this class.
respected,
I respect you.
and it's long-term learning.
Matthew, it's okay. You know what, dude? I don't even have asthma. I just don't like doing your class.
Come in. Yes.
What are you doing? It was a pretty traumatic thing to have to watch.
We're really worried.
I'm fine. I'm really fine, guys.
We don't think you are. That's
But-
the thing.
You know, I'm doing great. No, just trust me. I'm good. It's
He's totally not good.
Yeah.
no, like you know, I get a little jumpy around cars.
Dave, come on in.
He's
Yeah, you should just tell him to his face.
I'm good, guys. No.
We're having an intervention.
Oh, jeez.
You have been here behind this closed door day after day after day, and we're worried about you.
Guys, no. Come on.
It makes me sad
Come on, no.
that you're just in there by yourself eating ho-hos nonstop.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of red flags. It's really
I'm
adding
not
up.
by myself. I'm with me.
This is my imaginary friend. He's cool.
Oh, wow.
This is my real friend. He's okay.
So, for Bring Your Surrogate Parent to School Day, I brought the crossing guard man. I think that he's really committed and responsible, and I trust him with my life every day. Isn't that right?
That's right. I understand, everyone else here is a blood relative.
We don't try to talk about that. It's small town. Mitten State. Oh, God.
You probably know the name of the student that brought you.
It's me, Alan.
Erwin and I,
It's Alan. It starts with the letter A. Alan.
we
Yep.
are good citizens
We are. We're very patriotic.
who support one another.
We do, through thick and thin. 4 lanes, 2 lanes, no matter how many lanes. We're in it to win it.
And we stay in the lane of justice.
He's evil!
I have a DUI.
Breaker. Breaker 2. We got some kid traffic on the road on old Highway 94. Breaker. Oh.
Yeah, they're pretty dang fast.
Over easy eggs on top with a little bread on the cheese. Breaker. Yeah, I see a little one over here. She's with me. She'll be okay. I'm just gonna take her to the nearest rest stop and leave her there. They got some nice people. Over easy eggs with French toast sticks. Breaker.
I have lost track of 5. I was supposed to watch 5 of the children's, and I don't know where one of them are.
Richard! Richard!
Yeah, what?
Come on! It's okay!
Breaker.
I found a tire over here. It's all exploded into pieces.
Just run like an ass!
Bill, do you have a visual? Are you sure these aren't ghosts?
Yeah, Breaker, French toast with some strawberry cheese on the shortcake. Thomas, oh! Oh, we got one down. No. Oh, cheese on toast. Oh my God.
And yeah, that's what you don't want to do.
It's been my whole life. Running from things.
You don't want to do. You want to run to things. Ellen.
Dad, I'm not wired like you. I'm different. And frankly, I think I could have been good. I think I could have been better. If I'm not good at running to stuff, maybe I'm really good at running from stuff.
You're a good person. People like you. I like you. I don't want you to be in fear of anything. Nothing at all.
What's up, Pipsqueak? How are you doing, loser?
Yeah, your brother Wayne loves you.
Yeah.
Give him a hug, Wayne. Give him a hug, Wayne. We're hugging him now, Wayne.
I gotta go.
We're hugging him.
It's been 67 days on this island. The newbies are just trickling in and...
Hey guys, I've been here for like 32 of all those days. You just haven't noticed me. Because I'm in kindergarten, you just don't notice. I'm just so small.
Sorry. The reflection of the concrete is wore away my retinas.
Yeah. You know, I hear if you don't sleep for like a few days in a row, you start seeing things.
I slept for a month in a row once. I woke up and it was December. Alright, it's time for us to vote one off.
Can I volunteer myself? Can I just volunteer
No, you don't
myself?
want to do that. You don't know what off means.
Oh,
They're
yes.
so thirsty, it's like sandpaper. It's like...
You have to learn how to suck the moisture out of an oil spill. We can vote for rain, perhaps.
Ellen, you've been here the longest. Don't you want to leave?
I don't know if there's another place I can find so many discarded cigarette butts.
We have to go back. We have to go back to the island.
Alan, you forget what we have here. I mean, running water, electricity,
No, man.
wide open spaces.
It was so simple, though. All you had was that strip of land and cigarette butts and two people standing right next to you and the car noise constantly. Oh, the car noise. The car noise.
To the island.
We have to go back, Dad.
Come back to the island.
Can hear it calling to me in some mystical way.
No.
I can. What about that ice cream truck? Remember the ice cream truck?
That one time,
We have candy.
there was a pudding truck that dumped all those cans of pudding by us.
Purgatory.
There was a bear one time. No one really explained what it was.
Ice cream, get your ice cream, kid.
We have chocolate milk.
What are we doing with our lives? What are
Yo, the parking in.
maybe we should go back.
We need to go back. It could be so simple. It just,
Our food's taken care of.
yeah.
Our thrills are taken care of. We're not going to live long, so we don't need to worry about retirement.
I say you and me. Let's just close our eyes, walk into traffic. Hey, screw you, buddy! Do it. We're gonna make it after all.